guys, I am Zach, and this is my BookTube-A-Thon TBR. So the BookTube-A-Thon is this amazing readathon hosted by Ariel Bassett. I will leave links to everything down below, but it is a readathon that takes place from July 24th to July 30th this year. There are 7 reading challenges, so I have chosen 7 books that each align with said reading challenge. And so yeah, here we go. The first challenge is to read a book with a person on the cover. Probably the easiest challenge on this entire list. So the book I chose for this one is The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melinda Salisbury. This is the first book in a YA fantasy trilogy about a girl whose touch is lethal. Challenge number 2 is read a book in one day. So this one I could have gone for a novel, but I figured it would be much easier to read a graphic novel in that time, so I chose a manga, and that is Naruto Volumes 1 through 3 by Masashi Kishimoto. This is a manga about ninjas. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. I do know more about it, but it's kind of complicated, but in a good, complex kind of a way. Challenge number 3 is to read a hyped book. So for this one I chose Geekerella by Ashley Poston. This is a contemporary Cinderella retelling with a nerd culture twist. Challenge number 4 I kind of take personal issue with, and that is to read a book completely outside. And for those of you who do not know, there's a giant death ball in the sky that I like to have as little contact with as possible. Also, I don't exactly have a great, comfortable place outside where I can read for long periods of time. So I am going to read No Good Deed by Kara Connolly outside about 5 chapters a day, because there are 29 chapters in this book total, so I should be able to finish it by the end of day 6. And this is a story about a girl named Ellie who is an Olympic archery hopeful. She has to pass some trials in England, and she takes the wrong turn and ends up back in medieval England and takes on kind of a Robin Hood role there. I'm on the blog tour for this, so I kind of have to read it for this week anyway, because my review is supposed to go up on August 4th. But yeah, so stay tuned for that, but this is what I'm reading. Challenge 5 is to read a book about a character very different from you. So for this one, I chose When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. And this is about 2 Indian American teenagers. Dimple, who doesn't really like her family's traditions, specifically the fact that her parents really want her to get married at such a young age. But she thinks they're finally letting up when they let her go to this web development camp that she wanted to go to. And Rishi, who finds comfort in his family's cultural traditions and is a hopeless romantic who wants to be arranged. And so when his parents say, hey, you're going to go to this web development camp where your future wife is going to be and you got to woo her, he is all for that. But when they meet, bad things ensue. So this looks like a funny, heartwarming contemporary, and I am all for that. Challenge number 6 is to read a book that you bought solely because of the cover. And if you guys watched my, my Back to BookTube book haul, which I will link in the card there, you saw that I hauled Crown of Three by J.D. Reinhardt. This has such a beautiful cover, but the synopsis is very generic. Evil king prophesied to be overthrown by 3 triplets who will rule peacefully once he's gone. Triplets are born, separated for their protection. Now it's time for them to come together and take back their kingdom, or take over the kingdom from said tyrannical king. And I'm just hoping beyond hope, that the author subverts some of these tropes in a really interesting way. And finally, challenge number 7 is read 7 books. And I got 6, so I got a freebie, and I chose a book that I've already read before, but the 4th book is coming out soon, and I really want to reread the first 3 books to prepare. And that book is The School for Good and Evil by Soman Chinani. This is the first book in what turns out to be more than a trilogy about 2 girls who find themselves in the endless woods where fairy tales are real, and they find themselves at the School for Good and Evil where the future of good and the future of evil are trained, and they don't exactly end up where they would expect to be. So that is it. These are the 7 books I am going to hopefully read for the BookTube-A-Thon. I am so excited. I will be doing a wrap-up video at the very end where I will have vlog-style check-ins that, you know, show my progress over the week. I also have a book signing to go to on Monday. I think I'm going to take a field trip to a local independent bookstore on Tuesday. So I hope you guys will stick with me on this channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. What are you reading for the BookTube-A-Thon? Let me know in the comments down below. Have an amazing day, and as always, happy reading. Bye!